Hi everyone, thank you for watching this video. Today I'm going to use Born Pretty Thermal Gel Polish number 15 called Watermelon. This is a new addition to our shop, so I wanted to have a little bit of experience with it. On the tip, I'm just using the color itself, but if you work on clients, you will need to have a base, such as like a gel polish base, builder in the bottle, acrylics, hard gel, or acrygel. Don't forget to cure the product in an LED lamp for 30 seconds between the two color coat. So while my color is in the lamp and curing, I'm going to take out some colors on my palette. I'm using Mosaic One Stroke Art Gel 208 Rose Pale and Titan White number 18. These are very high in pigmentation and they are proper painting gels, good for several nail art techniques, if I'm honest with you. With my brush, I take some white color and mix some pink into it. And technically, this is how I achieve a paler pink color, which is very similar to my gel polish color when it's changed. As my gel polish color is cured, I'm ready to paint my flower now. I start with the middle of the flower first, which is more like an oval shape. I'm using a fine nail art brush, which helps me to create very fine lines if you hold it upright. When the middle is done, I'm going to start to paint the petals on, starting with the first petal on the top. And I'm going to paint two more petals on the other side of my flower. As this is going to be a 5-petal flower, I will need 2 more smaller petals as well on the sides. When the outline of the petals are done, put it into the lamp for a flash cure of a couple of seconds. For the next step, I'm using Mosaic Gel Design Brush size 3 and with the same light pink color what I've used before, I'm going to fill in my flower. You don't need to use a lot of product because you don't want your flower to be a 3D flower. Just make sure that the colors covers evenly. So make sure that your brush is parallel with the denier tip. When you filled each and every petals out with this light pink color, put it into the lamp to cure for 30 seconds. If you see any mistakes or your color didn't cover perfectly, then you can repeat the previous steps one more time and then cure again for 30 seconds. In the next step, I'm going to add some leaves to my flower. For this, I am using Number Hard Color Gel number 1, which is a white color. And I'm going to use the same brush what I've used before. I don't want the leaves to be overpowering in color, so that's why I didn't use the Mosaic One Stroke White this time. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the shape of my brush when I'm creating the leaves. When all the leaves are done, don't forget to flash cure your design. You can add a second layer of color to your leaves. This step is tightly up to you, and it just depends on how intense do you want your leaves to be. For the next step, I'm using another Born Pretty gel polish color. This one is from the Rainbow series and it's the number 1. It's a very pleasant glittery fuchsia pink color, which I'm sure will be a very popular one in the salon soon. So instead of using a black color for the shadows, I'm just using this glittery fuchsia pink color. When it's all cured, I'm using a matte top on my flower. Obviously you can use a shiny top coat as well, It's slightly up to you, but I prefer a matte for designs like this. For the next step, I am mixing together Mosaic One Stroke White with a bit of Nubber Heart Color Gel White. My matte top coat cures without any tacky layer, so I can carry on with the next step. If yours leaves a tacky layer after curing time, obviously please make sure that you use the cleanser first. I'm using the mixture, the white mixture, to add the outline to my flower, starting on the top petal, and I'm working my way around the flower and trying to create like thicker and thinner lines. If you want to, you can always flash cure your lines between the petals, or you just carry on till your whole flower or design is completely done. For the leaves, I'm only adding some very fine lines in the middle. When they are all done, cure. I'm going to create some eyelashes inside of my petals, and I will need a darker reddish color for this. So I'm using Mosaic One Stroke paint number 165 Bordeaux. Using this Bordeaux color, I'm adding eyelashes to each petals. For the middle of the flower, I'm using gem and caviar beads this time, so I need a very good gel to secure them. When the gems are in place, cure. And this is your finished design. Thank you very much for watching.